Meditating on the truth of life. Be your own master.
Be your own master. There was an author who told the following story. One day, an intellectual, a merchant and a provincial chief were attacked by the bandits during their journey in the desert. After beating them, the robbers left the three men half dead on the side of the road. However, the three men still tried to trudge to find the hermit's hut. After bandaging the three men's wounds, the hermit told them, "My hut is too small. Winter is coming again. Please try to make your own hut for shelter." Hearing that, all three men resisted because they just wanted to continue their journey. The hermit told them that snow had begun to fall, and there was no way out that could get them out of the desert. "But how can we build our own huts?" The intellectual complained that he had no books at hand. The merchant asserted that he had only known how to count money and do the trading all his life. As for the provincial chief, he said that he could not do anything without his servants.
But when the time comes, they have to act. With no reason to refuse, the three men had to start building their own huts. As soon as they completed the huts, winter had just arrived. During the long winter, they had nothing else to do but to sit by the fire to reflect about their past life. The hermit occasionally intervened in order to give comments and comfort the three unfortunate men. Winter ends, spring comes. The three men wanted to go home immediately. But the hermit's kindness and friendship could not bear to let them go. So, they decided to stay for a while to help him plowing and planting, as well as taking care of the livestock. And then, when the spring sunlight shined in the desert, they stayed a while longer to admire the natural scenery. One day, the hermit wondered, "I no longer hear you guys talking about books, business or servants. Has anything happened to you?" All three men remained silent. The hermit continued, "Let me give you an answer. In the past, you had a boss. Your boss was called books, money and servants. Now, like a lost dog, you feel free. But I think it is better for you to return to your books, to your money, to your servants. Return, but not as slaves anymore. You guys should be your own masters. And if you want a master who will always give you complete freedom, please remember me and my master."
If we search our conscience carefully, perhaps all of us will have to admit that we are slaves to many masters. There is a boss whose name is a solid ideology that binds the wings of our thoughts. We are so trapped in slavery that we do not dare to step out of the circle that ideology has drawn. There is a boss whose name is prejudices towards life, towards society, towards people that we never want to give up. The hat of suspicion and denial that we always put on others is probably also the barbed wire fence that we circle around ourselves forever only to have a narrow, selfish view. Having a boss is bad habits that we accumulate like a solid fortress so we don't want to move a single step. Having a boss is a formalistic religion in which we try to paint ourselves a moral face, but in reality, it is completely alien to the gospel of truth and the true freedom. Each of us needs to leave our familiar bosses, to go into our small huts we try to create for ourselves. In the desert of our hearts, we will meet God, our true master. Only by letting go of all constraints in life, we will feel God's presence in our life, and only then will we feel the true happiness that Jesus promised. Blessed are the poor in spirit.